around, who do you go to? All your questions about life, the best love advice, there's only one number. You go to Sunny, 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 Heartbreak Hotline. Sunny, 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 Heartbreak Hotline. Sunny, 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 Sunny's Heartbreak. Sunny, Sunny's Heartbreak. Sunny's Heartbreak Hotline Show.
Hi there, and welcome to Sunny Heartbreak's Heartbreak Hotline. We've been running a few minutes later, so I guess we're not gonna wait a long time for new people to come to the live stream and stuff. You know, because, well, life happens. And you know what else happens? Blackouts. They happen. Right now, Instagram is off the radar, WhatsApp is off the radar. And what can we do without this new thing called the internet? Well, apparently not much if you want to go on a live stream and stuff. You can't do nothing. You need this stuff. You need these rays of internet to come to your house and to your studio to you know supply this beautiful stuff called the web of information or something. But anyway, I'm very happy that you are all here, and well, it's good to see you all. It's good to have you back here. And if you're new here, it's also good to have you here. Welcome. This is me, Sunny Heartbreak, and I'll be giving you some trailer trash love advice today. Uh, yeah, so if you're weary in the heart, your heart aches, and you got a problem with something, you know, life consists of problems. Well, then you can just later on you can give me a call, and that's nice. You know, I said welcome back, but some of you couldn't make it last time. Some of you I actually had a message uh, of someone who would like to watch, and she said, "No, Sonny, I couldn't watch because, well, my boyfriend he was going on a festival, and it lasted for a couple of days, and he came back, and well, we had to have sex, we had to make sweet sweet love. So no, I couldn't watch your live stream, Sunny Heartbreak, and that's a fantastic reason not to watch this live stream. Actually, that's fantastic. If you are in the ability to have sex right now, I want to ask you to stop this live stream, or even better, keep it on and just start doing that stuff you do. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Also, I had someone else giving me a call and saying, I couldn't make it. I'm sorry, Sonny. I couldn't make it because I was helping out a friend. This friend was truly heartbroken. She was like sobbing all over, and she was just not in the right place, and I had to help her. And well, yeah, that's a fantastic reason as well. I mean, you can think about giving us a call here, but uh, that's if you're able to help this friend of yours while she's in a heartbreak, yeah, help her. Real life is more important than live streams. But if you made it this far and you're here and you're not having sex, you're not helping heartbroken friends, or you're sitting with heartbroken friends on the couch right now watching this live stream, that's fantastic. That's super. I'm really happy to have you here, actually. Really, really good. Uh, and well, you know how it works. If you're heartbroken, if you got a question for me, you can just ask it by calling this right here, this number right here, and it's well, we're gonna do this technical stuff here in the studio, and we're gonna get you well rolling again. We're gonna get that love train rolling. That's what was in the chat last time. Thank you for that one. Choo choo. Um, you know, if you're heartbroken, if you had a difficult week, a difficult weekend, if now is today's Monday and you think, oh no, I got a case of the Monday blues, well then you can just call good old Sunny, you know, and we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. It's no biggie, you know. But yeah, you know, in the meanwhile, we also had some questions coming in. Um, well, sliding into our DM with it was actually last week, and I looked through them, and there were actually some really nice questions. Ah, you have this. Oh yeah. To be clear, we use fake names here because I want to ensure people's anonymity. So if you send me a message, not on YouTube in the chat, there you're fully visible. But if you send me a message in between to Instagram or something, we use a fake name. Unless you really want us to use your real name, please say so specifically. Otherwise, we get confused. But in this case, we only use fake names. So here's a fake name, but a real question. Domain. He asks, or he says, our relationship really took a toll during COVID. We've gotten stuck in some ugly patterns. How to get out? Well, Domain, I don't think you're the only one. I think there's quite a few people out there who had their relationships going a bit, in a different direction at least during this COVID crisis. And we're all glad to be, crawling out of there. Uh, and for those relationships that have survived the pandemic, I think that really needed commitment. It needed commitment. And that's really strong, you know. Not want to say that it's a bad idea to cut off a relationship that if it doesn't work, but if it works and you feel the love together, you feel the connection, but some stuff is, well, you say it yourself, ugly patterns. There's this struggle, well, at least it takes a lot of commitment to go through with that, and that's really, well, my compliments to you, Domain, and your partner. That's really cool, you know. But to go into your question a bit more clearly, I think try try looking at your partner with new eyes. Try to see what was it that you liked about this person in the first place. You know, be a fan of your partner. Be a fan. Be each other's biggest fan. I think that's the biggest part here. You can forget that. Well, yeah, why you liked each other in the first place. And you're gonna put a whole lot of guilt on the other person because, well, you see the other person maybe so much that and the intimacy is so much, you almost look like the same person. It feels like you're becoming one person, but in fact, you're not. You're two persons, and you're in a relationship. You're also connected, but it's still, two hands, two people. Uh, so it's case, you got the one hand needs to be a fan of the other hand, and the other hand needs to be a fan of the one hand. Uh, and if that happens, if you can find that good vibe, then I think that will help a tremendous deal. Uh, you can also try out some new stuff. You know, you can always try talking more, of course. But I think this is one of the few things that you can do uh, yourself. You don't need the other person to be a fan of the other person. You know, if you're looking at me, you can be a fan of me, but I cannot be a fan of you because I cannot see you. But if you use the chat right here, or you give me a call, I can actually be a fan of you. So we can start talking. There can be a conversation, and well, we can yeah. I can hear your story. I would love to hear your story. Uh, you know, Tell me about commitment. What do you guys think commitment looks like? Maybe you can tell me about your biggest act of commitment so far. That would be great. Put it in the chat. Give me a call. We talk about it right here. And that's great. This number is Sunny Heartbreak's Heartbreak Hotline, and is used to call. Let me see. Oh, I'm in a blackout myself still. Oh my. Let me fix something real quick. I don't think I'm gonna fix it. Well, maybe my good friend here behind the screen can tell me if it's the chat is bustling with energy or it's just a bit, like a kindling fire. A kindling fire. Ah, nice. Well, Milo, I'm very, very happy to have you here. That's fantastic. I love kindling fires, actually. You know, they're great. A kindling fire is one of the most beautiful things to see in the whole world. You look at it, and there's a kind of magic in there. You see the sparkles, or no, not the sparkles, but you see the red light of the kindle's glow. It's a glow, and it's ever changing. It's like you're looking into infinity, but it's not infinite. It's gonna end, just like that good night which you are having while watching kindling fire is going to end eventually. But yeah, that's fantastic. I think we're good to have our 15-minute break. I think that's good timing. I'll see you after the break.
You go to Sunny's Heartbreak, Sunny's Heartbreak, Sunny's Heartbreak Hotline Show.
Hi there, you're watching Sunny Heartbreak's Heartbreak Hotline. My name is Sunny Heartbreak. I'm very happy to have you here. I'm very happy. You know, it's we had some technical difficulties. We had a kind of a blackout before, and well, it's funny. You talk about these things like, oh no, what happens if a total blackout comes? What happens if there's no more electricity? I had this conversation with Willie the other day, and uh, yeah, what happens, if there's no internet, if there's no electricity? We go back to the prehistoric ages. Uh, we won't have our all these apparatuses. We'll be back in the wild. It's an interesting it's an interesting thing to talk about, to think about. What what's the question? Okay, so Milan, he asks in the chat, how to find romance when Netflix is down. I don't I don't quite I don't know what to do when Netflix is down because I never watched what Netflix actually, and uh, it's a it's very, you don't find romance during Netflix, I think. So I don't know how that's connected, but I think if you translate the question, how to find romance when everything is down, when like there's a total blackout, how to find romance in a blackout? What if you don't want to use the internet? What if you don't want to use Tinder? We talked about Tinder last time. Uh, what if, well, you don't have all these apparatuses to help you? Uh, what then? And I think it's good to acknowledge that there's a real world out here. Even now, it's good, you know. Even now, when we still have all these machines and the internet, it's good to think about this. There's a real world, and you can just go out to a bar, you know. Right now, it's legal to go to a bar and to have a drink with people, you know, and go. I don't know. You walk to the bar and you see a beautiful person and you think, hey, how you doing? You having a good night tonight? Oh wow, that's that's very nice. Yeah, I'm having a good night as well. You know, and yeah, see if there's like this kindling fire, if that's if it's right there, if there's a sparkle, or maybe there isn't. It that's gets then it gets a bit more difficult. But you know, there will be a sparkle someday and sometime. So you know, keep trying, even if there's a blackout. Maybe better, especially when there's a blackout. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna talk about a question just now. But if you do have a question already, if you want to make use of the hotline, there's this number right here, and you can call it, and you'll get in the studio with me, Sunny Heartbreak, and well, we'll talk about what troubles your heart. You know, maybe there's something I can help you with. And yeah, I can ease your mind. But before that, or while you are calling, we got this question from Emma. Again, it's a fake name. We use fake names uh, to ensure anonymity. But Emma, she says, I want to try anal slash roleplay slash crazy SWX stuff. I think that's meant as sex stuff, actually. Uh, but I don't know how or when to ask. That's, you know, I think it kind of sounds like Emma, she wants to, well, she's experimenting or she wants to experiment in her, in stuff in the bedroom. She wants to try some stuff out, but she doesn't know how to translate that into an actual conversation with the partner. Or, you know, are you just gonna lie there and jam it in there and you see what happens? No, I think she's smart enough not to do this because otherwise she wouldn't call or send us this nice question. Thank you, Emma, for sending it. Um, so what then? You know, if not jam it in there, well, what's the protocol for this? I think personally, I like not talking about sex in the well, not too much in the bedroom, but it's, especially when it's this, you know, it's a bit of a delicate question. I think doing that outside of the bedroom can make it a bit more safe to talk about it. You know, when you're in the bedroom, you're lying there probably naked. You know, you're vulnerable, like literally butt naked there, vulnerable. Yeah, what you gonna do? Then if someone says something that, you know, if someone says no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to role play with you. That's not my kind of thing, and I'm afraid of it. Uh, it probably will hurt a little bit more uh, because yeah, you're vulnerable. That's the nice thing of the bedroom, that you are vulnerable. But that's why probably you can take these kind of stuff. You can take it outside the bedroom. You know, if you want to try something new, try having this conversation with your partner, whether it be your relationship partner or your sex partner. Uh, you know, have this conversation. If you find it hard to have this conversation also outside the bedroom. A lot of time, like often, these kind of things are associated with some form of shame. Also, like a lot of times we feel a bit ashamed of our bodies, of our desires. Uh, I don't say that it's necessary. You know, you don't have to be ashamed of anything really, but uh, we are, you know, we do have these feelings. So if you're having this shame also, then I find it helpful to maybe talk to ask a more easy question actually to the partner. Ask first, hey, I would like to talk to you about something later tonight or later today. I would like to talk to you about something. You don't have to specify what that's going to be. Just say, I want to talk to you about it. That way, it's a more easy question to ask. You know, you can always ask this, uh, but by making your partner like you know, she or he is in on the story now. So now, well, you know, you're not gonna back out of this one. You gotta have the conversation really, really. So that can, if you really want to talk about something, that can help you like cross that bridge eventually. But again, often outside the bedroom when you actually want to talk about sex. You know, if you're vulnerable, then it's uh, if you feel comfortable being vulnerable, then inside the bedroom is also fine, of course. But if you're not, take it outside. I think my tech guy's saying something. Dinosaurus, Shores, Shores, Dinosaurs is asking us in the chat how to deal with shame, and that's a very good question. I was actually gonna bounce that right back to you. How are people dealing with shame themselves? I will talk about this Dinosaurs after this phone call, actually. Hi there, welcome.
Hello. Good
Hi there, you're in
afternoon.
the
Good evening.
studio. What's your name?
Hello. You can call me Foxylady.
Foxylady. Hi there, Foxylady. Very nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Well, that's very fine to hear. Do you have something that's troubling you, or you want to discuss a certain topic, maybe?
Yeah. I have a very specific question. I love sex and I love food, and I'm starting to get very fat from all the food that I'm eating before sex. Because, in the Netherlands, they have a saying, love goes through the stomach. Do you
Yeah.
have any snack tips for me? Sexy food tips?
Do I have sexy, snacky food tips? Is your question.
Yeah.
Well, I love that you're a fan of sex. That's really good. I think that's a healthy habit. But yeah, if it gets in the way of your other habits, if you like to combine this stuff, but your body, well, cannot take this desire of having food-related sex, that's that's a different story indeed. So I think it's really nice that you come to me with this problem. Um, Me myself, I'm a big spread lover. I love spreads. I spread everything. Uh, I like this filet American. You got it. Uh, it's nothing like we have back home, but we also have hummus. I think I pronounced it correctly. Uh, I love that stuff. I just smear it on everything. And if you got like a bit of vegetables, if you got like cucumber or tomato, can be nice and juicy as well. I think it's nice if it's a bit fresh and a bit, if it can drip little. Yeah, if you use that with some spreads, it's fantastic. It's great. But
Oh, wow, that's some really good tips.
yeah, no problem. What do you usually eat before having sex or while having sex?
Well, the sexy stuff like the whipped cream and the chocolates.
There's Yeah, of course, those are the classics. Those are the classics. Hmm. Yeah, you can also, you know, there's a way, you don't have to get everything from the factory actually. If you got this, you definitely have a lot of recipes for chocolate mousse actually. Uh, and if you put little sugar in it, but if you use other stuff to make it nice, this can also really improve the health uh, benefits of it, instead of just pouring sugar in yourself, because
No,
sugar
I'm going to
is
try that
not
for
not
my
a
next
friend.
date. Thank you very much, Sunny. Have a
All
great
right, no
evening.
problem. Foxy lady, thank you for calling. That's a super interesting question from Foxy lady. Uh, Me myself, I don't often use food while having sex or in the bedroom because I think it's too much of a hassle to actually prepare it. Maybe I'm a bit of a lazy guy, but it's very good. It's a good thing to spice things up. Maybe spice things up for real. If you want something healthy or at least not so sugary, not to get too fat or whatever, not to have too much sugar in your food. Yeah, why don't you try with some sensational food like pepper? You know, it's uh, don't spread it everywhere. Don't be careful where you put the pepper. Definitely not down there. That's not a good idea for sure. But so be aware of that for sure. But if like pepper is so spicy sometimes that it can actually uh, it can make it quite a sensation if you use it on different ways. If you use the more sensitive skin, or you use it to shock your partner a bit on the tongue or something. If you blindfold him, uh, fantastic. Be creative. Be creative in the bedroom. On this spice subject, I got something for that, but that's gonna be for later on, because before the call of Foxy Lady, we had actually a question about shame. What to do about shame? Dinosaurus asked, I think. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. Um, and I think that's super interesting because shame is not needed. Shame is useful actually when in a society, I think, to oh, you killed my brother. You should be ashamed of yourself because it's not a nice thing to do. That's yeah, maybe someone should be a bit regretful in that sense, but shame is a different emotion. And I think in this sense, in this heartbreak hotline, I think we're talking about shame in the body, shame in desire, about the stuff that you desire actually, and that's in no sense needed. Uh, yeah, a lot of a lot of these shames, they come from a bad image that we created around sex. Um, and all the like yeah, think about it. All these shameful feelings, they often go about they often go on in feelings about our body, about our bodily functions. Actually, everything that comes out of our body is something to be ashamed of, actually. uh, and they're perfectly natural. It's a natural thing. It's a natural thing to pee. It's a natural thing to poo. It's a natural thing to fart, to burp, or whatever. It's all, and all the sexual juices and stuff that gets flowing. It's all natural, baby. Uh, Nothing to be ashamed about. But we do have this shame, and yeah, what do we do about it? Shame about desire is even more tricky because then it's all in your head. Yeah, is your head natural? Yeah, it is. It is. Your head is just as beautiful as your mother imagined it while she gave birth to you, with all the juices next to that there as well. And yeah, with all the twisting stuff in your brain, they're all natural. It's all good. It's all good. But how to deal with it? How to deal with it? It's I think talking about it. That's something that always helps. You know, if you talk about it with a good friend or a partner, it can often help, relating to stuff. A lot of times people are ashamed of something, and the other person will say, "Oh, you're ashamed of that? Oh, well, that's weird, because you shouldn't be ashamed of it." When I was younger, I had well, I still have it actually, but I was ashamed of having a bigger toe than other toes. It was quite big actually. My feet. They didn't look right, according to me. But then I told it to someone else. I told it to a friend of mine, Michael, and he said no, it's fine, it's fine. And from that moment on, actually, I continued asking these questions to other people. Just listen to them. Hey, is this normal? Do you think this is acceptable? Maybe. Instead of just staying in my own head, I went on reflecting to it. I put it out there, and the reflection of the world, it came back. And it said, no, Sonny, you're good the way you are. It's fantastic how you are, and you shouldn't, you don't have to change anything. Nuh-uh. And that's how you treat shame. If you have a question for me, or you want to go in the studio with me, I would enjoy that very much. And you can just call this number right here, and we'll hook you up in the studio. Uh, and yeah, that's how you get in. Please give me a call. And when you do that, it's going to be after the break because we need a little break right now.
You go to Sunny's Heartbreak, Sunny's Heartbreak, Sunny's Heartbreak Hotline Show.
Hi there, and welcome back to Sunny Heartbreak's Heartbreak Hotline. I think it's very nice to have you here. Welcome. I love that you are all here watching us. I hear it's busy in the chat. I hear it's busy on the phone line, but we can't answer all the stuff. That's not for all everything. Uh, you know, just now we had a question from Foxylady and from Dinosaur. I'm still not getting it right. Sorry, Dinosaur. I don't know. I'm sorry. Uh, Super, but very good questions. Thank you very much. You know, we talked about this spicy pepper. How to spice up your love life with a bit of food actually involved, and how to do it in a healthy way. Uh, there are also other uses for spicy food for peppers. I read in this random news article that some science folks, they use the pepper to win a Nobel Prize, actually. I don't think that's actually what they meant to do, but they did it anyway. They won a Nobel Prize. Well, so congratulations on the Nobel Prize. I wrote down the names. Is David Julius and Ardem Patapoutian. Ardem Patapoutian. Uh, and I think David Julius, he used the spicy pepper the most. And they kind of they discovered that either with heat or with pressure, so it's actually with touch, how that gets processed by the body. And this is where Patapoutian had he was on the touch, on the touchy side of this. So I think I can relate to him the most. But I like heat as well. But I think this was not the kindling fire heat, but more the extreme desert heat. Well, that's also nice. But with touch, whenever we touch, it's like this. If we really look closely to the human skin, if we touch, we press it, and it kind of goes like this. There's like this gap in between the skin. It's called a piezo. You push it like this, and it opens up actually to let some eons in. I know this is very sciencey, but when I saw that, I thought, wow. So whenever we get a hug, whenever we touch, we actually open up. It's not like that we're like closing. No, we open up to let some shine. The love it shines in. I thought that was a great thing. And really congratulations on the Nobel Prize, Julius and Patapoutian. You deserve it, really, really. If you guys want to share something about Dutch or about any heartbreak or or anything troubling your mind, you can call this number right here. You know, it's the Heartbreak Hotline. So you can get here in the studio. We can get a bit of talking going on. You can use a fake name if you want. You can talk in English or in Dutch. Uh, Anything is possible, you know, anything is good. I can understand a little bit of Dutch. I've been, I've been training my Dutch actually. I've been practicing my Dutch. You know, it gives the right advices for grandmaster and students. Even when the sword is sharp, it can still, without the use of the sharpener tool, it can't cut. That's the wisdom, you know. That so, don't mind me. God damn. Sometimes Sunny breaks his own heart. Sometimes, you know, whenever it's beautiful. It's good feeling, you know. I love to laugh. Give me a call on this hotline right here. Really, I need some support of you guys as well. You know, I can talk on forever, but it's only it's fantastic if we have a conversation here. I think the chat's actually bustling with energy. So what's going on in there? So this this Jos van Leeuwen, he has a tattoo with his lady, but not her name because he's not stupid. Is what his words are, I think. What do I think about using tattoos as an expression of your love? Yeah, it's a great thing, you know. I think what we talked about earlier, like commitment, this is truly uh, a sign of commitment. You know, it actually like a tattoo is literally a scar. It's a scar you make yourself or your tattoo artist. He makes it, he or she makes it, and you fill it with ink. So you make the love in this situation. You make the love part of your skin. You wear it. You visually wear it from that day on, and that proves of commitment actually, and that's very good. I think that's if you want to express your love that way, yeah, that's a good way. But you got tons of way to show your commitment. If you guys, maybe you guys got some good acts of commitment. Maybe throughout your life you've done something that really showed your commitment, like this Jos van Leeuwen did. Yeah, share it. Share it. Come on, let's get this share train rolling. Yeah, I'm using the train metaphor quite a bit today, but I liked it. I like the love train. Choo choo. I liked it. Me myself, I got quite, I got some tattoos. Did I do it because they were to express love? Yeah, some of them. Yeah, they're related to people that I know, and I want to honor them actually throughout these tattoos. And they remind me of it. I look at them and I see the love that I have for this person, and I think it can really help in that sense. But you got to treat your body the way you want to treat it. If you don't want to get tattoos, that's also very good. I love to keep things natural, to keep things clean. Um, so I can totally respect it if you are just like a solid natural body. That can be a beautiful thing as well. And you can express love in tons of ways. I'm very curious about what you guys think about that. Um, yeah, I think if you still want to give me a call, maybe if you want to get in the studio with us in the Heartbreak Hotline studio, you would like to call now. Now is actually the last chance to do so. We're gonna close up quite shortly from now. So if you want to join Foxylady and Dinosaur and Jos van Leeuwen, yeah, just give me a call on this number right here. Still got a few minutes to do so. And otherwise, we're gonna say goodbye and we're gonna enjoy this beautiful day a little more. I thought it was real sunny today. It was really super nice. You know, we actually went international also. I heard there's a Hamburg party watching, and Hamburg is not a hamburger. For the English speaking folks that are not familiar with the European continent, Hamburg is actually a city in Germany. I've been there a couple of times. I've met a few people there. They're watching right now, I think, and it's just a great city. And well, they're cheering. You know, it's beautiful. We had this. We tried to make this the Sunny Heartbreak Hotline live in Hamburg. Try saying that a couple of times. It's quite difficult, but you know, last chance. I'm just gonna count it down. Because otherwise, we just gotta stop it, you know. I guess no one's calling. Do we have some questions in the chat, maybe? No? It's a bit silent? Well, that's fine. Well, you know, I would love to see you all back next Monday, 8 o'clock. It's you know, it's gonna be a couple of times. We're gonna do it still, I think 6 times or something. So I hope to see you next Monday as well. Well, yeah, if you missed the whole thing because you had sex, Sonny's not gonna be mad at you. You know, if you missed the whole thing because you know you supported a good friend of yours, Sonny's not gonna be mad at you. Really, it's the best thing. So thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next Monday. Thank you.
When you're feeling down, there's no friends around. Who do you go to? All your questions about life, the best love advice. There's only one number. You go to Sunny, 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 Heartbreak Hotline. Sunny, 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 Heartbreak Hotline. Sunny, 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 Sunny.